guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching. So today's video is going to be on this kind of like soft and really girly Valentine's Day makeup look. I wanted to do something that was really easy that anybody could do but still looked really pretty, because I feel like there's no worse feeling, because we've all been there. There is no worse feeling than having a big date or being super excited to go out for Valentine's Day or your birthday or whatever it may be, and sitting down to do your makeup and feeling like you look like crap because you tried to do something really pretty and it just didn't work out, and it just sucks. It just sucks when you put all this time and all this effort into trying to look good and feel good, and then in the end, you don't feel good. You know what I mean? Like, and we don't have time for that on Valentine's Day. I will be posting another Valentine's Day look that'll be a little bit more sultry, a little bit more sexy. I want to do something very girly, very feminine, very just kind of like simple, girl next door, I'm not trying so hard makeup. And I wanted to do something that was simple enough that anybody could do it, but still looked really pretty and really, really, really good. I also have a bunch of new drugstore makeup that I just picked up that I'm using for the first time today. Some of it I'm using for the first time, some of it is stuff that I already love and use all the time, but I did try to stick to more affordable products. I also showed how I like to apply individual lashes. I actually was doing it a different way, but I recently watched I Love Sarahi's video on how she applies her individual lashes, and I tried out her technique and I actually really like it. I think it's a really foolproof way to put on your individual lashes and make sure that they still look good, because sometimes it can be a little confusing, like where did I put the long ones, where did I put the short ones, and now they look like they're one size all the way across and like they just look crazy. So I like her method. I think it's pretty foolproof and it makes it easy to make them look good and not like a caterpillar across your eyelash, you know what I'm saying? So if you're interested in seeing how I got this soft, girly, and easy Valentine's Day inspired look, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and thank you guys so much for watching. So you know, I'm going to be starting this video with my eyes already primed and set with some translucent powder, and then I'm also going to have my brow bone highlighted with just like a creamy matte shade. So I'm going to be starting with some of the new ColourPop eyeshadows. Oh my god, they're so good, guys. I love them. This one's in the color Wake Up Call. When you dip into the pan, it does look like there's a little bit of fallout, but once you start blending out, there really wasn't much fallout, and actually it was really easy to blend and they were really easy to work with, which was awesome. This is the brush from the BH Cosmetics Essential Eye Brush Kit, I believe it's called, and this is the fluffy one that comes in it. I love this brush when I want a nice, soft, blown out look, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just putting this color directly in my crease and in my outer V and really blowing it out and keeping it nice and soft and blended. So now moving forward, I'm going to grab the color Come and Get It, which is the most beautiful, most amazing rose gold color ever. I have not been able to stop using it. I love this color. So what I'm doing is I'm actually putting this on the outer V of my eye and then blending it up into my crease. This is one of my favorite tricks to do. Whenever I want it to look like I have a really crazy, intricate eye look, but I just want to do something really simple, instead of using a matte in my outer V, I use like a deeper toned shimmer color, because when the light hits it, it just creates more dimension on the eye and it makes it look like it's a lot more, I don't know, a lot more intense, a lot more difficult, and you put in a lot more work to your eye makeup than you actually did. So instead of using a matte on the outer V, all I did was use a shimmer and it adds so much dimension. I love it. So now I'm using the color Take It Slow and I'm putting this all over the lid. It's just like a nice creamy vanilla type shade, and it blended beautifully with the Come and Get It color on the outer V. Now I'm just re-intensifying that Come and Get It color in the outer V of my eye because I lost a little bit of it when I was blending. And that's it. The eyes are pretty much done. I'm now just going to take this Bobbi Brown eyeliner in the color Golden Bronze Sparkle, I believe it's called. The exact name will be in the description box, but I think that's what it's called. And I'm just going to line my eye. I'm not going to do a winged line. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm just doing a really thin line and keeping it a little bit thicker on the outer edges of my eyes, and then making it thinner as I get closer to the inner edge of my eyes. This is just going to create the illusion of a fuller lash line, and it's also going to bring a little bit more attention and a little bit more smokiness to the outer V's of the eyes. I did already do my base makeup. Today I used the LA Girl Pro HD foundation, I used Tarte Shape Tape concealer, and then I set my under eyes with RCMA powder and the rest of my face with the Maybelline Better Skin powder. If you want a full video of my face routine, it will be linked in the description box below. And I'm just using my e.l.f. bronzer palette and the two shimmery shades to go ahead and bronze my face. I decided not to contour with this look because I just wanted to keep it soft and very girly and nothing too intense. So I just went in and bronzed up my face because I needed some kind of dimension on my face. I hate leaving my face just flat. Like, even if I don't contour, I always have to add at least a little bit of bronze, bring a little bit of a sun-kissed glow to my skin, you know, the drill. So now I'm going in with this new butter blush. I don't remember the name off the top of my head. It will be in the description box below. But it kind of came off as a highlighter on me because it was so light. I mean, it's really pretty, as you can see. It gives your cheeks a super beautiful glow, but it doesn't have much color. So I ended up picking up my apricot in the middle blush from Wet n Wild and putting that right on top. And I actually loved how the Wet n Wild blush looked on top of that Physicians Formula 1. It just looked so glowy and beautiful. So I don't know why I didn't show the product here, but just now I was dusting a little bit of MAC Gold Deposit all over my face, as I always do. That's also in my in-depth face routine, if you guys want to know what that is. But for highlight, I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild highlighter in the color Precious Petals. I don't know how, but somehow by the grace of God, I found one thrown at Walgreens and I was able to get it, and it is amazing. It's beautiful. Like, you should really order it online if you're looking for a good, affordable highlight. This one is gorgeous. So as always, I'm just highlighting the tops of my cheekbones, my nose, my cupid's bow, and a little bit on top of my eyebrows. And that is it. Now I'm going to set my whole face with the Milani setting spray. And guys, let me just tell you, I will never buy Fix Plus again. I will never buy the Urban Decay setting spray. This is by far the best setting spray I've ever used in my life. I did my makeup this day at 11 o'clock in the morning and I didn't wash it off till 12 o'clock at night, and when I washed it off, my face was still absolutely perfect. It was crazy. So now I'm just using the color Wake Up Call and smoking out my entire lower lash line, and then I'm going in with the same Precious Petals highlight and highlighting the inner corners of my eyes, and that's it. We're done with the eye makeup. Let's move on to some lashes. So while I was at the drugstore, I did go ahead and pick up the new Maybelline Big Shot Mascara, and honestly, I don't really like it on my top lashes. As you can see, it's really not doing much for me, but I absolutely love it on my bottom lashes. So I already have one of my eyes done here. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the Elegant Lashes long lashes, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make little clusters. I'm creating clusters of 3. I'm doing a cluster of 3 right in the center of my eye, then I'll do a cluster of 3 on the outer edge, and then I'll do a cluster of 3 on the inner edge, and you're going to see what that looks like with those 3 clusters. Now I want to create kind of like a base to start working off of. This is how I Love Sada He did it, and I loved it. So again, just 3 in the center, 3 on the outer edge, and 3 on the inner edge, and they're all kind of touching to create like a little cluster type effect. This is going to give us that nice wispiness. So now I'm going in with the Elegant Lashes medium lashes, but the doubled up ones. So these are just a little bit thicker. It's like a doubled lash. And I'm putting these in between the clusters that I created. So in between where I created those little clusters, I'm just filling in like 2 to 3 of these doubled up lashes. That's what makes them look really thick and wispy and gives them a lot of dimension, because we're using different different thicknesses and different lengths of the lashes, and that's why they look so pretty and wispy, and I really love how they came out. So I'm gonna throw on some brows. Hey, we got some brows, yay. And I'm gonna go ahead and put on this Milani lip treatment, which I absolutely loved. It is so hydrating, it smells so good, it feels so good on your lips, and I absolutely love it. And now when I noticed that little splotch of RCMA powder on my cheeks, I just went ahead and wiped it away. So now I'm going to go in with the Maybelline lipstick in the color Truffle Tease. I love the Maybelline lipstick, guys. Like, they're so comfortable, they have such beautiful colors, and they just feel so nice on your lips. They're not long wearing like a liquid lipstick, but they're just a really awesome regular lipstick, and I just like when my lips are comfy, you know what I mean? And I loved this color. So now I'm putting on the ColourPop gloss and the color Abu right on top to add like a little bit more of a pinky soft gloss. And once we're done with that, we are all done, guys. So here is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. I hope you liked a lot of my tips and tricks on how to keep your makeup easy but still looking really good and like you went really over the top when really you didn't. If any of you guys recreate this look for Valentine's Day, please tag me and let me know how it worked out for you. I love it when subscribers, people that follow me on Instagram, tell me that they followed my tutorial and it worked for them. Like, it makes me so happy, and it just makes me feel like, oh my god, all that time and all the effort that I put into making that video like helped somebody, and like it made them feel good, you know? I made them feel like, oh my god, I did my makeup and I feel good about myself, and that gets me so excited. Like, I love hearing that. Like I said before, I will have another Valentine's Day look coming for you guys very soon, something a little more sultry and sexy, completely different than this, but it will also be another easy look. I wanted to make sure that everything I did for Valentine's Day was easy, because Valentine's Day is one of the main holidays that we want to look a little extra nice, whether it's for ourselves, for our man, or for that boy that we wish was asking us out. You know what I'm saying? But really, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're interested in seeing more of my videos, then just please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. I'm always updating you guys on new products, on what I'm doing. I do a lot of Instagram live feeds. I do a lot of Instagram get ready with me stories during the week. Like when I'm just getting ready for the day, I'll make stories about it so you guys can kind of see what products I'm using, because it's really hard for me to constantly update you guys on my favorite products and my favorite techniques because they're constantly changing. So it's really hard to make a video for YouTube every single time I change a technique or a product. Because it's constantly changing. So it's so much easier for me to keep you guys updated through Instagram story and through Snapchat. So if you're interested in seeing all those things, then just go ahead and follow me there. And I think that's it, guys. So I will see you in my next video. Bye.